Nothing wrong with spare magnets. Yummy. So maybe dumpster diving the way I do isn't your cup of tea, and I can understand that. It's not exactly easy, but one related subject would be curbside trash picking. Where I live, it's really not possible because people aren't allowed to put stuff outside of their can. Anyways, you might live in an area where people are allowed to just put stuff on a curb and the garbage people pick them up. And they got the solid waste collection days and a nice handy little map here. This is the part they go to Monday. This is the part they go to Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. One way or the other, you could figure out what part of town they do it on every day. And that would be a real good way that most people would rather do rather than my style. If you look on YouTube, there are channels devoted to curbside trash picking. Just do curbside trash picking in the search engine, the search bar on YouTube, and it will just give you all kinds of different videos to look at. But where you live, it might be an extravaganza of exceptional items. So this is, if you're able and if you're willing, look at that little solar panel light. I have that. What do you think about that? Little solar panel. That's a nice little LED. See, a bit of bright. Little incense burner. Some good stuff in here. Little mouser. But Google is your friend. Google, Yahoo, whatever search engine you use. It's your friend, man. If you got time on your hands, there's ways you can make money. Making my own website and being an affiliate, I mean, you can make more than one site too. You'll want to Google search engine optimization and that kind of stuff, and find which site it is best for you to host your website. You know, or VidVulture or Shopify or whatever. You know, just find whatever you want to do. Cheap place or whatever. You should be able to make your own website for like $15 or something, you know. Even if you don't end up making a lot of money or any money doing it, at least you did something constructive. But it's definitely a real way to do it. But I may have just found myself a new office chair. That's a nice one. I like the lumbar stuff. That's good. You know what? That's gonna be my new chair. It would be wet. It hasn't been out here long. It rained super hard last night. This would be soaking wet, so it's just been put out here. Or, oh no, it is, it's actually got water in it. It's just down in there a ways. I couldn't feel it at first, but it'll dry. I'm gonna come back and snatch that up. It's nice. I need a new one. Mine's tore up. But down in the description, I'll have some videos, some playlists talking about scrap metal. You'd be surprised how much metal is laying around if you just keep an eye out for it. And this new pair of snips I'm using is awful. That's a Stanley also. I'm surprised. The other one I used to use was a Cobalt. And even with dual blades, it was 10 times better than this. I think it's because my Cobalt one was about that long with bigger blades on them. This is awful. I can't keep using that. It's already killing my wrist. Never really noticed that before. Nice pair of long-handled snips. Definitely better if you're gonna be using them a lot. That is. This is just a tube hose. I don't see many of these around. VidVulture. It's like a shop vac, wet vac deal, I think. Maybe a steamer. It's definitely a liquid hose. But maybe I could have sold that. I don't know. There's a motor in there. I'm gonna have to take that to the scrapyard. I'll just go with 10 sheds. It's got a lot of plastic, but that's heavy. That's like a 10-pound motor in there. So they'll take a motor like that in 10 shed. For those of you that aren't experienced, you can just throw this in with your pile of metal. Anybody understand what those are? Looks like a ready-made trash picking device. No, that's not what it is, but that would work pretty good. It's even got a swivel action to it. You grab all kinds of stuff with that if you really wanted to. That's pretty nice. Huh. If you know what that is, let us know in the comments section if you would, if you don't mind. Huh. So, you see all these vacuum cleaner cords I'm getting? I could literally pay my rent and all my bills if the only thing I took was vacuum cleaner cords. As long as I was willing to work that long. It sounds so stupid. That's just how many of those are out here. Hey, look at it. That's an interesting deal. That is too, but that's not what I'm talking about. I don't know if you can see down in the dumpster or not. Titan grip wheel lock. Huh. That's an odd find. Can't say I found one of those before. Yesterday or my last video, I was saying I sure do find some odd stuff sometimes. I could literally find anything that's ever been produced in the history of the world that can fit in a garbage dumpster. That's kind of neat. One of the glasses is broke, but that's all right. Those are cool. I like those. Hawkeye parking enforcement. I've never heard of a company around here. I think this is from out of state. It's not damaged. That's like some kind of rubberized deal on there. The metal itself is perfectly fine. I think that's a complete unit. rather interesting. What are the chances the key is in there? Slim to none. Huh. Oh, found some unique stuff today. Those are weird looking. Bissell. Usually it'll be like a shop bag. I don't think I've ever found a Bissell like steam cleaner. I think maybe that was. And then definitely have never found one of these. I wonder if I call that phone number, what do you think? Maybe oh shoot, it's almost 6, about 7 o'clock. If it was business hours, I'd end the video by calling that place. But maybe I'll put that in another video. I'll tell you. Anyway, that's what happened with it. Be an expensive thing to ship through the mail back to them. But you know, some stuff that I find like that, sometimes it's the most average looking stuff that you wouldn't think super expensive. You know, the people they buy those units from might be charging them $400, you know. So they might want to pay $50 shipping to get it back, you know, who knows. What is that? That's a weird looking deal. Huh. I think it has some kind of fabric or netting maybe tied to it. That's kind of a weird deal. I wonder if that's part of some sort of lawn game or something. What do you think? It's with a lawn chair, patio chair. There's a Farkle in here. I think it might be one of those dung Farkles. The ever elusive dung Farkle we spotted the other day. That one's nice and clean. I think they're attracted to cat poop. I'll have to Google the Farkle species, see if they are or not. Farkles are money I find out here. Springtime. Look at that. It's like a little 5-in-1 wrench deal. That'd be good for, I don't know what that'd be good for. I was gonna say bicycles and stuff. Depends on what sizes those are, I guess. That's kind of cool though. I might have to keep that around. I might have to actually keep that on my rig. So I sure hope you enjoyed this session. Didn't find a whole lot. I just kind of want to get this video out. And some rather unique stuff in there. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this session. And as always, thanks for watching.